Okay, this is a reading for Sagittarius. It's your weekly love reading. I've got your major arcana ready. It's the Temperance. It's about managing your emotions, tempering the anger, tempering the upset, keeping calm, getting the right balance. Okay, I'll do a 9-card spread with my lovely stained glass window tarot deck. I love it. I've got Christmas lights, Christmas nails, it's all going on. Let me just do some more sage because it's a while since I did a reading. I've had a break for a few hours. Yo, that's crazy, isn't it? It's dragon's blood sage. It's got this red sap that's really like flammable. It's a little bit too good at burning that. I think it's from trees in Yemen. It was some kind of like, it was some, you know, like a very individual, like small country. It wasn't, I don't think the trees are everywhere. They're very unique. There's a lot of health properties from it when you burn it. Okay. Yeah, I'll do a 9-card spread. I'll get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel, get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Sagittarius's highest good. How is Sagittarius feeling in the second week of December with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting? 3 cards, please. The 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, so the 3 of Cups upright is... it's the energy of celebrating with community, family, friends, colleagues, you know, cheersing, raising a glass. But it can also be third party. So we've got that reversed, so I don't think you feel like partying at the moment. I think you're isolating. Maybe there's not that much to celebrate right now, or one thing has gone wrong that's, you know, you've had a bad day, or yeah, maybe you just don't feel like you want to show off the relationship in the state that it is right now. I don't know, it could be anything, okay? Right, we've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. Someone's refusing to talk about levelling up or future investment or major losses of money. In the upright, the Ace of Pentacles is levelling up. It would be a huge promotion, getting accepted for a loan, you know, having a long-term contract, like a permanent contract in work, or inheritance, like inheriting a lot of money, or selling your house for more than what you expected. It would be an increase in wealth, okay? When that's reversed, think of the coins falling out of the purse or the wallet. It's a huge loss of money, okay? That's in combination with the Knight of Swords reversed. So the Knight of Swords upright is an urgent communication. It's a very, very, very fast energy. It's hasty. It's like, this cannot wait, okay? So I feel like someone's refusing to discuss the fact that you're hemorrhaging money right now. Okay, you're losing a lot of money, so you could be spending more than what you're earning. You could have got demoted. It could be to do with, anyone else in the house who contributes. They could have, lost their job or got demoted or made redundant. Something, or they're too ill to work, something like this. Or they're in between jobs and it's been a long time, they're eating through savings. There's a major loss here and no one's talking about it. It's air energy, it's communication, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it's Pentacles energy, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So no wonder you're cutting down on the celebrations. I mean, you might be the kind of people that, you still show up to certain things because otherwise people would talk or whatever. Like, some people feel really embarrassed about, they don't just say, well, we need to tighten our wallets or make clever excuses. They'll go spend the money just to save face. Let's get one more. The Five of Cups, grief, sadness, loss, regret. Usually you get that when someone's passed away or, at the end of a relationship. If someone broke up with you or you did something bad to screw up, you would feel like you're grieving the loss of the relationship. It's a very solemn, sad energy, of loss, general loss. Maybe it feels like the end of the good times. Let's get 3 for your person. This one I wanted to turn over. It's the Hanged Man reversed. So your person's being incredibly stubborn. When the Hanged Man is upright, you see it's upright because the label's at the bottom. He's hanging himself in suspense on purpose in order to get another point of view, to see things from another angle, to problem solve, to think without rushing into anything. When it's reversed, it's a refusal to see another perspective, just not looking at things from another angle. It's a stubborn energy. So your person is being incredibly stubborn at the moment. Pig-headed, some would say. Right, the High Priestess, they're following their intuition. They're going with what they think is fated. You might be gutted about them taking a loss of earnings, okay? They believe that this is the right thing for them right now, okay? The Queen of Cups reversed. So when the Queen of Cups is upright, she's a very healing energy. She's balanced, she's an empath. She absorbs stress from others and transmutes it into calm. She exudes calm, okay? But when she's reversed, she could be over emotional and the cups could be overflowing with emotion, or they could be the opposite of that and they could be dried up and we're not showing emotion and we've gone cold, you know? So it's negative when it's reversed. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Right, we've got the Sun for the outcome. So someone's feeling carefree. I don't think that's you because you've got the 5 of Cups. I think your person feels like they're following their intuition and maybe they're not discussing it. Maybe you feel like they're doing their own thing and you liked the lifestyle that you had. Right, we've got the Devil reversed. When the Devil's upright, which is the major arcana for Capricorn, it speaks of obsession, infatuation, addiction, vices, habits, bad habits that we have, being codependent, we've got the Chariot in the challenge position. So this is movement. It's fast movement, determined movement, going for success. The Chariot may move, it may not, and it's all because of this Devil energy. But the Devil's reversed, so someone is trying to get free from the Devil, and the Devil's got hold of their Chariot, you know, by the wheels, and they're trying to get that Chariot moving. So they're trying their best to break the shackles and get away from this Devil. Whatever that is, your person's trying to work on that, okay? You know, sometimes we can be too materialistic and what we need is a good work-life balance. You know, stuff's good as an addition, but it can't be in place of health. Right, we've got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So again, that says either releasing funds instead of saving them. So you could be going through savings or a loss of earnings, you know. Again, it's if you shake your pockets, the coins fall out. You know, the fact this is upside down. The 4 of Pentacles is the miser. It's someone who's stacking up coins and saving them. This way, they're kind of falling out of the purse or the wallet, you know. But someone feels carefree and childlike and happier because of it. With this Sun card, maybe they're a workaholic, you know, and they've got this idea that money brings you happiness, that working and being constantly exhausted makes you happy, but I mean, lots of famous people will tell you that money isn't the answer. It doesn't keep you warm at night and it doesn't keep you healthy. Something's coming to mind and it's about, you know, you're a human being, not a human doing. So it's not only the things that you do that make you worthy, okay? You are born worthy of being on this planet. And some people only feel that they have worth when they are helping others, or they're in service to others, or, you know, that exhausted, drained feeling is like there's a sense of pride there, but we also need to be comfortable in our own skin, you know, like doing absolutely nothing. And we need to make sure that we are having quality time with great friends, you know, family that we try to get to know our colleagues in another right, not just, you know, for a good working relationship, but just to be a good human, you know, because we all have bad things happen to us, and we need support systems everywhere, including when we're at work. What was the first one that you got? It was lack of celebration, wasn't it? Loss of money, not really talking about that, feeling gutted. Stubbornness. Going with intuition. Coldness or over-emotionalness. That's terrible English, over-emotional. The Sun card. The Chariot is the major for Cancer. So you've got the major for Cancer and the major for Capricorn. So we've got water and earth energy. Oh, that's true. There's no swords there. There's no wands there. So it's very like emotional energy for your person. And it's very emotional energy for you. You've got Cups and Pentacles. They've got Cups and Pentacles. You've got Swords because you want communication. But you're not saying what's on your mind, I don't think. And I think it's making you sad. I think this is bothering you a lot, Sagittarius. I might clarify this because it's a little bit confusing. Why is the Ace of Pentacles reversed on Sagittarius' side? Even though there's not a court card here, the reason I think this is about a long-term relationship or marriage is because we've got like blocked communication, loss of investment, and we've got a sense of grief, like grieving for something. Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication issues, review, everything. Yeah, I think there's... Oh, it could be that someone's been spending money without telling you. They could be gambling, or they could have poorly invested money. They could have released some money from their pension. They could have been saving money away separately from you. It may just be that, you know, you're hemorrhaging money in this phase in your life and you're not really having a conversation about it. Or there is conversation, but it's aggressive and cutting, you know, and harsh words are being spoken. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Maybe you've got to cancel a trip, or, you know, you've got to say no to someone who's getting married abroad and you've been invited. You know, maybe you've been spending too much on travel, you know, and you couldn't really afford it. Communication issues over travel expenses, maybe, or vacations. Oops. Why is the Queen of Cups reversed? Date night, earth sign. Get ready to be wined and dined, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe they're thinking about having more downtime, more romance, more like fun instead of just earning money. They want to spend the money. I don't know, because that's very opposite to what we were talking about on your side. There could be a third party. Maybe this person loves to flash the cash, or why have we got the Hanged Man reversed? Why are they being stubborn? What are they being stubborn about? Compromise, forgive, work it out. They're certainly being uncommunicative. Why have we got the High Priestess? They could have earth placements. Okay, now we've got fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the High Priestess. They're following their gut over a fire sign. They're either over-emotional or blocked about an earth sign. What's this devil? What is this devil? Yes, luck is on luck is on your side. What's the Sun? Give me one for the Sun, please. What's making them childlike and carefree? They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. What's the nature of the connection between Sagittarius and their person, please? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It's a loving relationship, but hearts have been closed off recently. Maybe money has caused that, money issues. There needs to be forgiveness, compromise, things need to be worked out, there needs to be communication. There's a sense of determination with this fire energy, following intuition. The Queen of Cups is like, when she's upright, as I said before, it's an empathetic energy, a healing energy. This is like unhealed, to do with an earth sign. In a romantic sense. I mean, in the outcome, we've got release from the devil. We've got carefree, childlike. What's the Four of Pentacles reversed? Why is there like lots of money going out? Or money being spent? Gold digger. They want your money being used. Spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. Move on, distance. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. It's something to do with money and like poor communication. And there's like other distractions, you know, affecting this relationship as well. Why the Sun card, please? Why the Sun card? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, we know that. Yes, luck is on your side. Wow, if we got the devil reversed, what are we being released from? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think this... I think there's a sense of money problems and outside factors that are a problem when it comes to this relationship. There's deception going on, there's loss of finance going on, there's emotional distance, there's spying, there's a gold digger vibe, there's date nights happening. It reeks of third party. And you've got the Five of Cups, loss of finance and like this sense of like isolation. They're being stubborn. They're following their intuition. They're unhealed about something. I'm gonna get some advice. Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. First light, beginning a new cycle. Keep going forward, Sagittarius. You're entering a new cycle. Snake spirit, time to heal. Bee spirit, sweet results await. Things will get better, okay? Things will get better. There's going to be a good time ahead. There's some healing that needs to be done. I'd say that's for your person more than you. But you have got the Five of Cups. I don't feel like we got to the bottom of this though. Ooh. I'm gonna look up this date night thing. What's the date night card for? With the Queen of Cups reversed. Devilish. Trouble follows them around, tempting, addictive charm. I think they might have played away, you know. You might have had an affair with an earth sign. It says addictive charm, doesn't it? Tempting, addictive charm. And then we've got the devil card down here. We've got deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. There might be bigger problems than just finances here, Sagittarius. What's this devil card for? Adrift, not willing to settle down or be responsible, time to commit and put down roots. Someone's been irresponsible. They've been acting single. Is that why we've got emotional distance? You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Gold digger again. We've got gold digger twice from two different decks. In it for what they can get, money hungry, self-serving. There's an obsession with money and there's an obsession with, you know, acting single. Sex. spending money, you know, commitment issues, sex addiction, you know, being careless with money. These are all like vices that people have when their head's not in the right space. So I think this fits with the readings that you were having like in the other weeks, where it was like you need to put yourself first. Look, on the bottom of the deck we've got bottled up. Things just are not being communicated at all. It's like very passive aggressive, and it's all like bubbling away beneath the surface. There's going to be arguments, I feel. Someone's like, you know, being childlike because they're acting childish. They're just distracting themselves with like really unhealthy coping mechanisms. I think communication shut down because if it opens up, you might find out things you're not very happy about. You know? But Spirit wants you to know that, you know, life goes on, keep going forward. You can always begin a new cycle. You can heal, and sweet results await for you, like, no matter what. I mean, if someone's got really negative habits and they're kind of being very dysfunctional, it stands to reason that, you know, from a breakup or a divorce or something like that, things would improve for you as an individual. Because if you've got joint accounts, someone being this dysfunctional, you know, isn't fun. It's like super scary and like loose cannon kind of vibes, you know, like you just don't know what they're going to do next. You know, where's all the money going? They could be a very impulsive person. I want to get the Mermaid Oracle Sea Melodies. It always like gives like on point advice. What should Sagittarius do, please? What should Sagittarius do about all of this? Right, we've got safety again. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. If you feel cut loose, or like you flotsam, or you're in turbulent waters, you don't have to just carry on. Go and dock yourself back at the harbour, you know, like go where you feel safe. Find a safe space to be in, you know, where you feel more secure, where you know that your emotions are going to be taken well care of, you know, where people are not going to kind of neglect you or mistreat you. Prudence. Don't be lured by the siren's song. That could be for your person, that. You know, going outside of a relationship doesn't fix it. Going outside of a marriage doesn't fix it, ever. Not at all. That's the end when stuff like that happens. Meditate. Make some quiet time in the still air. Well, that could be difficult when you've got all this stuff going on. Generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it all for yourself? You know, maybe things have got too materialistic, and, you know, there's been a mutual kind of abundance, and the focus has been too much on money and material possessions. The essence of a relationship shouldn't be what stuff you buy. You know, it's nice to have stuff, but when you first met each other, you wouldn't have had much at all. So what is the real stuff, you know, that you care about? Guidance. Find safety in your beacon's light. Go to someone or somewhere that you feel that you can get advice, you know, and support and moral support and, you know, sound advice, sympathy, empathy, somewhere where you can talk about everything that's going on, because it seems like there's a lot going on here. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. You know, it's possible to feel incredibly safe and happy with a partner and then years later feel, you know, like you're wallpaper, or you've been neglected, or, you know, they're being cold with you. You know straight away if someone's being different with you, and, you know, if you kind of ignore that, or if you look away from that, or you don't really talk about it and address it, the problem's still there, isn't it? So you'd rather be just in an authentically better situation than keeping up some kind of pretense. So I think just follow your heart, be honest, you know, understand that it's okay to be unhappy, and maybe be honest with people about like how things really are. If this is resonating, by the way, you know, first of all, sorry if you are going through this, but disclaimer, like, if your marriage is absolutely fine and money is great and it doesn't resonate at all, it's not a message for you. Or if like money's tight but, you know, you have no reason to suspect your partner of cheating, you know, they're on point with like dealing with money, finances, and you feel really loved up, please don't please don't like go and accuse them of cheating. This is a message for someone who's sitting here going, shit, that's what's going on, like, you know, we're hemorrhaging money, like it's been going on for 6 months to a year or a few years and we just don't really talk about it, or, you know, there's been lots of like shadiness and I've suspected things. Like, this is a message for someone who really needs it. It's not a message for someone who's having a blissful time. You know, spirit will give guidance when and where it's needed, so please don't try to make it fit, and don't worry, you know, if you've listened to this and it just doesn't seem to resonate at all, kind of be grateful, because this isn't a nice message. But if you're sitting there going, yeah, I think, you know, I think they're being shady and there's lots of money missing, like, yeah, don't be proud, you know, go to the people that love you and care about you. They'd rather, you know, be there to support you than judge you. I'm sure if it was anyone in my family and they said I didn't want to tell you what was going on because I was worried about what you'd think, I'd be like, oh my God, like, I'm your sister, or oh my God, I'm your mother, or oh my God, you know, I'm your auntie, like, you can tell me anything. Like, I would hate the thought that anyone wouldn't come to me because they'd fear of being judged. Like, no. It's my job to be there for you and just listen and make you feel better, you know? So if this is your story, you know, remember that. If your loved ones were in a real mess and they'd been faking it for ages or keeping up some kind of pretense, you know that you would want them to feel like they can come to you and they won't be judged. And you know that it would make you feel really upset because they were not allowing you to be there for them by keeping it all a secret and getting more and more distressed about it. Like, that's not allowing people to be there for you. So just put yourself in the shoes of the caregiver and someone that you love and care about coming to you after ages of like keeping up a pretense and like just not talking about what's going on. Like, just know that like people would rather that you just be authentic with them than keep up a lie and be lonely or worried by yourself. If it doesn't resonate, sorry guys, hopefully next week we'll get something different. But I mean, as I say, be thankful that this isn't your message if it isn't, you know. Spirit gives guidance where it's most needed. Alright, take care, Sagittarius, and I will see you in the next one.